become rusty.
No, fortunately. Old man, I'm glad to see you're still a dedicated scientist, but it's not good for your health.
It's merely the result of pursuing ultimate performance. But not only me, Noman is just the same.
Noman?
He is even more eager than I am. Noman is not the man you used to know. Anubis is so powerful now.
I need your cooperation to resist Anubis.
Anubis has a definite superiority. Anubis can compress space, and by using its reactive force, it can move at sublight speed.
The Urenbeck catapult.
That's right. It's just the same as the Urenbeck catapults built on Deimos and Phobos. When compressed space returns to its former state, it produces an enormous reactive force. That makes it possible for Anubis to move so fast. The best technologies of Metatron combine to make Anubis almost perfect. Don't be pessimistic. Jehuti also has the same abilities. The performance of these two bodies is even, just like twins. But to match Anubis, Jehuti lacks one thing. A program to bring out the full performance of Jehuti.
If we get it, can we defeat Anubis?
That depends on the skill of the runner.
No problem then. Give me the program now.
Just as I thought, you're trying to revolt against Noman.
Revolt? No, I'll just fight.
I cannot give you the program.
What?
If you want it, fight me first.
I said I have no time to play with.
No, I have another reason. I am in a different position from you. I have pledged my loyalty to Bahram. I cannot betray them.
You still cannot betray such an evil force.
It doesn't matter now.
I can't go easy on you.
Neither can I. Show me your best. Look, this is the power of Inhert. Even with Jehuti, it won't be easy. Dingo, this is my home. You can only take it by force. Prepare yourself, Dingo.
Ken, hold on tight.
Eat this!
Before you finish fighting Lloyd, there's a mission file right at the bottom of the arena. The only instance of one being in a boss fight, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Inherit is the sexy one, right?
Yes.
Am I saying more about me than about the game right now?
Maybe. Maybe then you'll be happy to know that sometimes Inherit becomes naked.
Huh.
See?
This reminds me of the old days.
It has that black coating over it, but sometimes it removes it during certain attacks or if you do a lot of damage to him. But yeah, Inherit isn't too bad at first. Like, you have all these moving pillars, but none of them actually can crush you. They're just more to get in the way.
Sure, okay.
Kind of hide him. He fires lots of homing attacks. He can lay mines. He also has access to the decoy sub-weapon.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, sometimes he'll just vanish.
Oh, so that's how it works when an enemy does it? You just can't see the real one?
Well, no, you can... When you attack him, all of a sudden he'll just... He should, right there, actually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, although, we both use decoys on each other at the same time, so,
You made progress. Well done, Dingo. But how will you deal with this?
Damn, I can't see anything, Ada!
I can recognize enemy position, but I cannot visualize the target and its attack.
I need a clue, anything!
All right, I will navigate the distance between you and the target, and its patterns of attack as well.
Only your voice can help me.
Roger. Missiles approaching, please defend. F-mine approaches, please evade it. Missiles approaching, please defend.
the first phase with Inherit is pretty easy. This is where it gets difficult, because you gotta play Simon Says with him. Or with Ada, really. And at this point, like, whenever you do get close to him, it's still hard to deal damage to him because on top of him just being really fast, he also kind of homes in on your position. So even if you dash away from him, he kind of stays the same distance from you.
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, be careful out there.
Defend. Step to the left.
Defend. Step to the right.
Now everybody clap your hands.
Distance to the enemy, 5, 4.
I want somebody to take the voice samples from this, turn it into a song, and then make it a dance that everybody has to fucking do at weddings. When you say defend, everybody just puts their arms up. They like cross their arms in front of their chest. It's a great dance move.
We're gonna revolutionize high school dances.
Yeah, and sometimes he's just way into doing decoys over and over again. When he decides to do that, it can take a while before you actually get a chance to hit him again. And he does burst attacks a lot too, so woo!
Lock on to the target. Distance to the enemy, 9, 8.
This guy's a
Step
jerk.
to the left.
Yeah,
Step
Lloyd.
to the right. Step to the right.
I always
Step to
expected
the
him
left.
to have a way more
Distance to the
evil
enemy,
sounding
5.
name. Like, he's not evil, but he certainly looks like
Step
it.
to the right. Step to the left.
Are you saying Lloyd isn't an evil name?
Maybe. It's not very heroic either, like Dingo.
Lock on to the target. Distance to the enemy, 9,
Whoa, his
8,
pins.
7, 6, 5. Defend.
At least he had the decency to make all of the pillars go away, so you aren't just bumping into those.
Oh yeah, that would be awful. No, but I actually do kind of like this, the whole gimmick of like having to just dodge attacks based on somebody telling you what's going to happen in a second.
Yeah, it's an interesting change of pace from like
Enemy, 9.
the sort of frenetic usual
Yeah.
stuff you're doing.
I like the music for him too. I like that because this is like the one fairly different looking orbital frame. They also made it like,
The enemy, 4, 3.
I don't know, there's like an atmosphere for his fight.
Yeah.
They make him seem like he's weird because he doesn't have a penis on his robot.
That's pretty weird.
In 2174, everybody's gotten really used to the fact that there's dicks on robots, and now that they're gone, it's
Lock on to the target.
There's just something
Distance
missing.
To the enemy, 9,
What are we gonna do?
7.
You can't hide
Step
behind
to
that
the right.
angel forever, Lloyd.
Defend. Defend. Step to the left. Step to the left. Step to the left. Distance to the enemy.
probably the hardest
5,
thing to avoid
4,
here is when
3.
Ada just says defend, because the amount of time between that and the missiles actually appearing is very short.
To the right.
Oh yeah, especially as close as you're getting.
Yeah, so
Distance to the
the only
enemy
way I can ever
approaching.
reliably defend in time and not get nicked by some of his missiles is to have a finger on both the dash and the block button at the same time.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to get a little bit of extra damage in hit on him, he's kind of bad at dodging those singular shots.
We obtained the device driver for the sub-weapon homing missile.
Excellent, Dingo.
Are you alright?
You are the only one who can stop Noman.
Old man, where's the program?
I want to give it to you, but I cannot move by myself. I think I have suffered some injury.
I'll help you. Let me get off.
Hurry! Anubis is coming!
Anubis?
Noman is coming close. He is possessed by power. He will do anything he wants. Hurry!
I'll go for it.
Hurry!
I'll be back soon.
Send the program to Jehuti. Hurry!
Yes.
The password is... Next with that protection. He's here.
Hurry, Ken!
I know.
Dingo, what I'm sending you is no ordinary device. It takes some time until it settles into the system. You can't use it right away.
How long will it take?
If Anubis comes, escape. You cannot defeat him yet.
It's unlocked. Dingo, here goes!
I got it! Get back here now!
Project Alman's purpose is not domination.
What?
Destruction.
Ken!
We obtained the program Zero Shift.
He's coming!
Dingo, you are ready to die again, aren't you?
Noman.
Now death means nothing. The man who died revives, and Anubis kills thousands of people with just one shot. See, Dingo? The strong do survive. After millions of years of evolution, human beings receive the natural order.
Are you the jerk who filled Mars full of holes?
Me? I am just a pawn. All is up to Metatron's will.
Nonsense! Stop it!
I didn't expect Lloyd to betray me. Dingo, I'll tell you an interesting story. You know what happened to the Metatron you carried to Antilia on your last mission?
Who knows?
That frame.
What?
Anubis and Jehuti. These two frames were made from the Metatron you had escorted.
What did you say?
Be glad. You are one of the units for Project Alman.
So this is that Metatron?
I must thank you, Dingo.
My pals all died for that?
This will be a good battle for celebration. Come on, get me.
You devil!
Yeah, you devil. So we got two things.
Yeah, we got homing missiles, which aren't going to help too much. And then we got the programming that will help boost Jehuti's performance, but it doesn't do anything yet. It actually takes some time in the game before we can actually use it. Yeah, even at this point, after you leveled up a bunch, it actually is possible to do a little bit more damage to Anubis than before.
You are making a lot of red blotches appear. That seems good.
Yeah. Although that homing missile attack he has is probably his hardest thing to dodge because they're really fast, and they never go away.
Damn, it's too strong.
Run away, Dingo.
Old man?
There you are. Get away! I entrust it to you, Dingo.
You can't even die right.
Thank you, old man.
Dingo, can you hear me?
Ken, Are you alright?
Yeah. I'm in the rubble, though.
I'll go back there now.
No, you won't. Anubis is still here.
Damn it!
Listen, please. Be sure to stop Alman. You must, even if I don't make it.
But...
We're pals now, aren't we? That's right, isn't it?
yes.
Your comrades who were killed on Callisto surely thought the same thing. I can't move anymore, but I know my body will attain my desire. Survivors have the duty to do no less. Please, stop Noman. Stop Alman. You must.
Okay. I will. Ken? Ken!
She should be all right.
I hope so. Ken?
Dingo!
Leo.
The rest of the labs in Vasily are gathering at the canyon. All of the units will come together there soon.
The canyon?
It's at the entrance to the underground fortress, Alman.
I see. I'll go there.
Enemy ahead. Enemy fleet, 5 in total.
They're trying to attack the Levs on the ground.
Jehuti. Well, this is an unexpected quarry.
You're the quarry, you jerk.
Well, well. How can just one orbital frame match our armada? All ships, prepare to attack.
Leo, I've got a problem. I have to stop the armada. They're heading your way.
What? Then I'll go too.
You protect the Levs. I'll catch up to you soon.
Okay, but please be careful.
Ada!
To defeat the target warships, you need to destroy their engines. The engines are, just like the outer wall of Alman, protected by compressed space. I recognize dislocations in the mass. You cannot destroy them without the vector cannon.
Roger.
You must set your feet on the ground to shoot the vector cannon. Please be careful.
I see. Ada, let's get them, quickly.
Roger.
Let's fuck these quarries up.
And at least we get to have a test go with this vector cannon business.
Yeah, we've actually had it for a little while now, but there's just been no good opportunities to use it because you gotta be on the ground to fire it.
Yeah.
This is homing missile. It's really, really, really good. It will basically one-hit any normal enemy in the game.
Nice.
And you can fire up to like 10 or 12 of them. It uses up about half your sub-gauge if you fire a full salvo, but the amount you fire is based on how hard you press the button. So a light press will just fire 2 or 4 off instead.
Roger.
But yeah, here's the vector cannon. It's pretty cool.
Whoa! Yeah, that's cool.
Shift to vector cannon mode.
Whoa, that's cool.
All energy lines connected. Landing gear and climbing irons locked. Inner chamber pressure rising normally. Life ring has started revolving. Ready to fire.
Go!
The battleship is sinking. 4 more.
So when this game first came out, there were 2 things three major things people really remembered about this game. This is the first of the 3. The last quarter of the game has some really cool set pieces, especially considering, this was a PS2 game.
Right.
So yeah, this might be less impressive now, but a level where you blow up 5 giant armada ships with a huge anime weapon that takes a full minute to charge up is really fucking cool.
Yeah, it is. You will get no disagreement here. That's some cool ass shit right there.
Yeah. So there's 5 of these ships. Each one gets a little harder in that they have more weapons on them. Like the first just had the big cannon and the little things in the front that were shooting lasers, and then eventually they'll start getting more guns placed on the side and all that, and they'll have more enemy reinforcements flying around them and all that. It's really neat.
You just summoned this super artillery out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I can't get past it because it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Let's end this now.
The battleship has anti-aircraft lasers. The battleship is sinking. 3 more. Fresh
So this is never really explained what it is in the games, but it is in the anime. But there's been references to vector traps multiple times.
Sure.
That is essentially the explanation for how orbital frames can just like pull giant weapons out of nowhere. Vector traps are like compressing matter into a really, really tiny dot.
It is one of the capabilities of Metatron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, it's just like it's like pocket space, really. They use vector traps all the time in the anime for like everything. I think the only thing they don't do, which is surprising in that anime, is storing lots of beer in a vector trap, which really seems something like the protagonist of that anime would do.
Well, no, that's a real easy way to skunk it.
Shift to vector cannon mode. All energy lines connected.
Yeah, they do lots of stuff with a vector trap in the anime. In the game, it's just more of a vague thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah, I guess the main difference between the LEVs the Space Force uses and the orbital frames is that orbital frames are built and fueled by Metatron, and LEVs are not.
So LEVs have no capability for vector pocket bits.
Correct.
Yeah.
They have to hold their big dumb guns all the time.
That's so inconvenient.
Yeah. The one... there's a singular LEV that is more like an orbital frame, though, and that's Leo's Vic Viper.
Mm-hmm.
His Vic Viper is actually an experimental, like, prototype LEV that can actually match an orbital frame, despite not using Metatron.
The whole vector stuff does, I guess, help sell how you have all these sub-weapons.
Yeah.
Well, no, you just got, like, the little pea-sized bit, and then you call it out.
Yeah. There is one instance of a sub-weapon being something that's on you all the time. When you use Wisp, that sub-weapon... I've only used it a couple times, but that one where it lets you grab stuff from really far away and you pull it towards you.
Right.
The little white, like, skirt bits on Jehuti, those are actually the Wisp sub-weapon. You, like, throw all 3 of those out, and that's what grabs them for you.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those things, little skirt bits.
The final ship.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you cut down 80% of the enemy force, these LEVs can, like, they can manage the one.
Yeah, they should be able to do
You
one.
did 4 solo. That's like an entire armada. Come on.
Yeah.
Ungrateful little jerks.
Like the like prequel movie that's before the anime and the games and everything. Like, that's all about the very first orbital frame being made.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks a lot like Jehuti, but a little chunkier, a little more bare bones, and like that thing gets destroyed by LEVs at the end. It's like 3,000 of them all shooting at him, but that's a really fun level though, getting to blow all those things up stuff. I like it a lot.
Enemy fleet has been completely destroyed. Target warship has emerged.
That's no warship. That's an orbital frame.
Jehuti! Feel the power of Zakat that scorched Mars!
You're gonna pay for that now.
Don't underestimate us! Our enemy is Jehuti! Do your best to show him the power of the great Zakat!
Get out of my way!
Find another way!
Find another way. That's some real tough talk right there.
These are just people arguing about who gets to go first at a stop sign.
Get out of my way. Find another way. And oh hell is his reaction to getting fucked up.
Our enemy is Jehuti, so use the turnpike.
Get on the magic roundabout. He doesn't know what those are.
yeah, shield time.
Yeah, Zakat's a cool boss fight, too. It feels a little bit more like the boss fights from Zone of the Enders 1, where they were just really big, like, really weird-looking orbital frames.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you have to get in on the core here to do damage. He'll pull up shields, and you can get rid of his shield just by pulling all the like generator plates off of it, which also double as really good weapons for dealing damage to him. And also, if you accidentally get stuck in one of their lasers, it will take the damage for you for a little bit.
Oh, great.
Fire!
Who's the good old boy on the cannon there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to meet that character.
Shield damage!
Also, I love that basically every single time they fire the laser, they say, secure the main pass. And I just want to know what that's supposed to really mean.
Secure the main pass! Fire!
What?
You know, it just means that they're using 2-pass encoding.
Okay.
And the first pass is much more important. They want to make sure they get it right.
Yeah.
Damn you! Formation 2, ready! Roger, Formation 2!
It's also Transformer.
Go!
Naturally.
Yep.
Don't let him go!
Yeah, at this point, it starts
yeah.
moving around a little bit more. Yeah, it can charge you. It fires these weird little black hole things that they just pull you in. And if it does pull you in, you'll get pinned there for a little bit. And Zakat actually does have a melee attack. It doesn't do it very often. It doesn't do it in this video. But the very top left and right sides of its shell there are actually giant like claw arms that can swing at you.
I love the tiny head.
Yeah. The head's usually blocked by a shield that you can't even break through with burst attacks. The shield will just go away or break, like right here, after it does an attack for a little while.
Don't let him go!
I think Formation 2 looks vaguely like a fiddler crab? Or no, a horseshoe crab. That's what I'm thinking.
Horseshoe crab, yeah. Yeah, when you were asking if there are any more, like ocean...
Yeah.
yeah, there's one that's kind of like that.
Kinda.
Kinda.
I feel like I'm stretching, though, just to fit the theme, but kind of like a horseshoe crab.
I feel it's close enough. It looks like a made-up ocean-dwelling thing. Also, I like the music for this boss is kind of chill. Oh, that reminds me. Some of the music for this game was written by an artist that also had lots of his songs in Beatmania.
Oh, yeah?
And so in at least one of the Beatmania games, there are several Zone of the Enders 2 tracks you can play.
Oh, nice. Is this one of them? Can you dance to the beats?
I don't know if this one is, but the one that plays in the area before you fight Lloyd with all the elevators, that one's in there, I'm pretty sure.
Damn! This must finish! All hands! Take shelter!
The target has been destroyed. We obtained the device driver for the sub-weapon floating mine.
Okay, Ada, let's hurry.
Ken, what are you doing here? Let's go. It's time to activate Alman.